Watching and listening to NICKS in Squash demo CD will give you a better insight to this wonderful game of squash. You took the time to make the decision and become another proud owner of a Dunlop squash racket. The salesman probably spoke to you about NICKS in Squash, but what better way to learn more about it by viewing the demo in the comfort of your own home and make the correct decision to invest in this wonderful interactive coaching CD, NICKS in Squash. Whether NICKS in Squash is for yourself or for your child or a gift for a friend, what price would you pay for success? Success cannot be measured in rands and cents, but in the time and effort one puts in to achieve that success. NICKS in Squash is a unique and user-friendly support system, as it is able to educate you in all areas of your squash. The controlling force in all human behavior is the one thing that drives you, the one thing that makes you get up and go. Then why are most players not successful or have not attained the success? One sees success and one says he was born with a talent, and one sees failure and one says he did not put enough effort. The real reason here is pain. One does more to avoid pain than do something extra to gain pleasure from the pain of training correctly. NICKS in Squash is based on this principle, the principle of the two forces, pain and pleasure. Once you have acquired this dynamic coaching CD, you will have success at your fingertips. Listening to the interview with Glenn Whitaker, the #1 player in South Africa, the general information will give you enough knowledge of what you need to do to become more flexible, faster, or more powerful, and more skilled. Chapter 1 covers the equipment that is necessary to play squash. A large percentage of your success is mental, which is covered in Chapter 2, with the largest of the chapters being Chapter 3, which covers the training session, namely out of season, pre-season, and in-season training. Periodization is part of the training program supplied, which includes your own weekly and periodized program. This works out your daily needs on little training cards, which you can laminate and put in your squash bag. Included is your personal mental assessment that will help you to identify your emotions while playing a match, and then your very own mission sheet that you can print out and paste it in your room or office so that you can see it on a daily basis. You can view routines on video clips, which are categorized simple, average, and advanced. Chapter 4 covers on and off court training that assists you in becoming more powerful in areas other than on the court. Do you run 10 kilometers or 3 kilometers? And why? Do you jog or do you sprint? And why? Do you exercise with heavy weights or light weights? And which weight is suitable for you? Chapter 5 covers nutrition. When and what do you eat? Chapter 6 covers injuries, the type of injuries, the most common injuries, and children and injuries. Chapter 7 and 8 covers females, girls, parents and children in squash. Is your child talented or not? Can a child that is not talented be destined not to succeed? What are the do's and don'ts of parents? What is your duty as a parent to help your child blossom? What is failure? What is your duty as a squash player? What are your needs? What heights do you want to reach? If you have never read the rules, you will now have the rules by clicking on the section Squash Rules, and in seconds confirm your greatest fear. Did I make the right decision when I gave a let or a stroke? Chapter 9 is the coach's poem, a squash player's dream. The need to become faster, more explosive, and more skilled was the initial reason NICKS in Squash was compiled. I ask you again, what price would you pay for success? NICKS in Squash is your priceless support system.